Well, hi everyone. Today I'm covering the tragic parking garage collapse that occurred while under construction in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. This occurred on the afternoon of April 8th around 2 p.m. I'm recording this video on April 11th, 2026. The garage is slated for demolition today, sometime later today, Saturday, in order to recover the two workers who are still missing. This parking garage construction started in 2025 and is located at 3000 Grace Ferry Avenue. And this parking garage was going to be associated with the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. Just going to roll this footage here of the actual collapse.
Hey guys, good morning. Yeah, if you guys take a look at this video, you can see the moments where, part of this garage partially collapsed just after 2 o'clock yesterday afternoon. We know that two people are still unaccounted for, and you can see those stairs just going down. You can hear how loud it sounds. This is scary, right? It's sad. One person did not make it out alive, and, this is at 3000 Grace Ferry Avenue, which this garage has been under construction. We know 3 people were rescued and 2 people were treated and released, but again, 2 people are still missing. Now, parts of the garage came crashing down, but it was contained to the 30th Street side of the stairs tower where all 7 levels of the stairs system failed. And, while this is all under investigation, Mayor Parker says that all of the permits that were required for the project, they were all properly issued and all of the inspections were up to date. So this is, still a lot of questions that need answers on how these steps really collapsed yesterday.
Well, this is very early following this tragic event, and it's too soon to really assess what may have happened here. According to reports, and you can see from that video, it was the stairwell tower where this collapse occurred, and it appears to have occurred in a top-down fashion. 7 stories, reportedly something broke, which is very vague, apparently during the erection of this precast section of the stairwell tower. And I'll come back to this comment about the permits being up to date here. But reportedly, the 3 workers who were presumed dead, one was confirmed dead, the other 2 are at this point, unfortunately, presumed dead, were from the Ironworkers Local 401 in Philadelphia. And just show you the location. You can see the location pin here. And this green area to the northwest of this pinned building location is the location of the parking garage that was under construction. And you can see this lines up well with where that reporter was standing. You see the monument sign for the nearby shopping center. And this is the actual location. If you look off to the center left here, this green area, this grass-covered area is where the parking garage is under construction. This photo obviously predates that from Google Street View. Now, I wanted to cover a couple of quotes, and again, these news sources are linked in the description to this video. But you've got this Philadelphia mayor saying 8 permits were required for the project and were properly issued with all inspections up to date. Well, it's too soon to say whether or not the inspections, whether as they were performed, had any factor at all with this tragedy, one way or another. Again, it's just premature, and it just rankles me when I see these politicians jump in with essentially red herrings to ostensibly divert attention from any potential responsibility that their government agency may have. I mean, it's way too early just to assess any blame at all with this situation. Now, this mayor's quoted as saying that the building didn't require standard L&I inspections, and that refers to the City of Philadelphia's Department of Licenses and Inspections. Instead, the process falls under required special inspections that include periodic inspections for precast concrete installations. So again, confirmation apparently that these were precast concrete segments being used to erect this parking garage, which based on the photos, that appears to be the case. So as of this recording, OSHA will be taking the lead in this investigation. This type of investigation typically takes OSHA at least 6 months before they issue their report. And just in general, conceptually, you would think that any thorough investigation would consider the following potential issues. That is, were there any design issues associated with this parking garage? Were there any material issues? You heard reference to something broke in one of the reports. Were there issues with the erection procedures or the erection equipment that was being used? Were there potential geotechnical issues, excessive settlement of the building that occurred that could have caused building distress? Again, these are all theoretical potential issues that I think should be considered, along with any potential inspection issues or something yet unknown. But again, I'm going to cut to this little segment of the mayor here talking.
8 permits were required and properly issued, and all of the inspections were up to date.
Well, too soon to say. Now you can see from this footage that cranes are being brought into place to use a wrecking ball, apparently, to remove the remaining structure and recover the 2 missing workers. This process is scheduled for later today, as I mentioned, April 11th, 2026. So I'll continue to follow this story. I don't know that there will be any new developments to report that are substantive, probably for several weeks or months at this point. So just another reminder about how dangerous construction can be. I mean, it's just complete tragedy here. And I know, given that there's workers' deaths involved here, this will be gotten to the bottom of one way or the other, whether it's by the OSHA investigation or more likely through litigation. With that, I would like to send a shout out to those of you who have contributed to buy me a coffee. That's one of the better ways to support this channel. I also want to thank the channel members and those of you who have contributed to Super Thanks. So stay tuned, everyone.